Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I do a lot of studying every single day. My mind, body, and soul program is what keeps me going. One of the things I like to do as I'm watching videos on YouTube or reading, as I'm doing my morning studies, is to just jot down some notes that I think about. Maybe it might be a quote from something, someone that I hear, or it just might be a thought of my own that comes to mind, and I'll jot it down and I put it next to my list. I make a list every day. I always have a notepad and I make a list every day and I jot down these ideas that come to my mind in the morning from my study, just to give myself something to think about, to marinate on for the day. So this is what I came up with today, this morning. Let's just start with the first one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. We'll go through them real quick. 5 things that I am thinking about today. The first one is a good quote. Really got me thinking. If you don't make peace with your past, you'll never accomplish what your past came to propel you into. That's pretty hardcore. So you have to be able to make peace with your past. And a lot of people, I know I used to bash myself, just really be down on myself. I felt ashamed of who I was because of a lot of the things I went through in my past. Being homeless, having addictions, ruining most of my relationships, making terrible decisions, being stupid, all kinds of things like that. And I just really beat myself up about it constantly. There would be certain things in my memory when I would look back on my past that would stand out as just sore spots. Real shitty things that I just didn't come to terms with yet. You got to get over those things. And I realized that the same things that haunt me are actually was what making me stronger. I needed to be able to be strong enough to move forward in my life as a leader, to be able to accomplish some of my goals. And I had big goals. You don't accomplish big goals by being weak. You got to be strong. And if you want to be a general, you're going to have to go through some battles. So don't be ashamed of the battles that you go through. That's what makes you who you are. That's what makes you stronger. And everybody has a unique set of strengths because we have a unique set of struggles that we go through. The next one, this is a tough one. Can you pray for the people who let you down? And the word pray, I didn't really like that word. I wrote it down because that's the way I heard it this morning when I was watching some videos on YouTube. And I don't remember who said this, but you can look at it as, can you have compassion for the people who let you down? Can you have compassion for your enemies? That's tough. Forgiveness is a hard thing. Not only do you have to be able to forgive yourself, like in that first one, but the second one, can you forgive those who've trespassed upon you? Can you forgive people who've hurt you, who've let you down, who frustrated you, disappointed you, didn't come through for you, backstabbed you, betrayed you? Or do you have to hate them forever? This one kind of goes along with that one. Don't go the next 20 years letting the same things upset you. Now that's some heavy duty shit. Right? I mean, it's pretty obvious what that one means. What are you carrying from the last 20 years that still upsets you, still makes you mad, still makes you cry, still makes you angry, still makes you ball up your fist? Do you want to go the next 20 years from today, 20 years from today, holding on to the same stuff that may make you angry today? We all have things that bother us right now. Nobody's perfect. Do you want to hold on to those annoyances, to those grudges that you have right now for the next 20 years? Let that define you. Let that fester in you and make you sick. This was just a good quote. I heard it in an Alan Watts video that I was listening to this morning. He's one of my favorite philosophers. I suggest everybody to pick a favorite philosopher and really get to know them well. He said in one of his videos, and it doesn't matter the context, keep your heart pure. I just thought that was a good quote, just standing by itself, because that's so hard for us to do. Good reminder. The world fucks with us, man. There's a lot of shitty people out there. There's a lot of fucked up things. I've been through a lot of fucked up things. I've seen the worst of the worst. I've seen really terrible things that people do. I mean, I've done a lot of these things. And how do you stay pure through all of that? And what does purity mean? Do you stay innocent? I don't think you can stay innocent or reclaim innocence once you've lost it. You need to lose your innocence. That's what wisdom is, right? But purity, that's a choice. That's not some Disney princess bullshit. That's a choice. Even though I've seen murders, I've seen cheaters, I've seen robbers, I've seen deceit, I've seen it all. I've seen the most evil that you can think of. I've done some of those things. Even though that I've experienced that, I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm going to stay pure. I'm going to stay good. I'm going to build my character and follow what's right, what's righteous. Right? Okay, so let's go to the next one. You can't stop people from dumping their garbage, but you can keep your lid on. There's all kinds of assholes out there. You're going to run into them all day long. I wish that I could create a utopia, go live in some commune somewhere, and everybody's so cool, and we only have cool people living in this town, and we all skip around, and we come together every night and sing Kumbaya in a big circle holding hands. I mean, shit's just not like that. Every village is going to have dickheads and losers and assholes and people you can't trust and backstab. It's going to be full of that shit. You're going to run into these people all day long. Even just trying to commute to work, all these motherfuckers jockeying for fucking position, trying to get over on each other. You can't let that shit get to you. I've had a problem with this. Somebody disrespects me and I'm plotting there. I'm all of a sudden snapped into a fucking gangster mode. I'm triggered as fuck. Just like, what? You know, going around all day, just pissed. And that affects everybody else around me. It's like a domino fucking effect. All of a sudden, I'm giving other people bad days because I'm having a bad day. Because somebody fucking was having a bad day and I let it get to me, right? They can dump their garbage on you. But you don't have to take their garbage. You can fucking keep a little force field around you. These are just some of the things I thought about this morning. I come up with stuff like this every day. It gives me stuff to think about. It's all just food for thought. Thanks for watching.